Hello everyone. In the last lecture we started the topic of spectroscopy. Okay, we can see that what is the spectroscopy, an introduction of the spectroscopy. Okay, and electromagnetic radiation, properties of electromagnetic radiations. Okay, which properties? There are wavelength, frequencies, velocity, wave number. Okay, wavelength, frequency, velocity, and wave number. And all these property related to the equation, that is mu is equal to c upon lambda is equal to c into mu bar. Okay, and here the energy E is equal to h nu is equal to h into c upon lambda is equal to h into c into mu bar. Okay, where the h is Planck's constant. Today we are going to start the new point, that is electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, electromagnetic spectrum. Here, electromagnetic spectrum. Electromagnetic radiation is nothing but energy. Okay, electromagnetic radiation is nothing but energy. When a molecule absorbs the radiation, it gains the energy. When a molecule absorbs the radiation, it gains the energy. The energy gained depends on the frequency, mu, wavelength, lambda of the radiation absorbed. Okay, the energy gained depends on the frequency, mu, wavelength, lambda of the radiation absorbed. Okay, the electromagnetic radiation constituting the light are divided into the different regions. What? The electromagnetic radiations constituting the light are divided into the different regions on the basis of their wavelength or the frequencies. Okay, on the basis of their wavelength or the frequencies, as gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet, visible, infrared, microwave, and the radio wave regions. Which regions? Gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet, visible, infrared, microwave, and radio wave regions. Okay, here wavelength is increasing from 10 to 10 raised to 14 angstrom unit. What? Wavelength increasing from 10 to 10 raised to 14 angstrom unit, or the frequency are decreasing from 10 raised to 18 to 10 raised to 4 cycle per second. What? Or the frequency are decreasing from 10 raised to 18 to 10 raised to 4 cycle per second. Here the wavelength and frequency are in opposite cases. Okay, wavelength and the frequency are in opposite cases. Okay, such an arrangement of different types of an electromagnetic radiation. Okay, such an arrangement of any different types of an electromagnetic radiation in order of their increasing wavelength or decreasing frequency is known as electromagnetic spectrum. What? Such an arrangement of any different types of an electromagnetic radiation in order of their increasing wavelength or decreasing the frequency is known as electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, here the next one we can see that the chart. Okay, the next point is chart. Here electromagnetic radiation, wavelength and frequency. Okay, electromagnetic radiation, wavelength and frequency. Where wavelength meter and frequency unit cycle per second. The first one is radio waves. Range lies between 3 into 10 raised to 4 to 3 into 10 raised to minus 3. And the frequency 1 into 10 raised to 4 to 1 into 10 raised to 11. The next one is infrared, means 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 to 7.5 into 10 raised to minus 7. And the frequency 1 into 10 raised to 11 to 4 into 10 raised to 14. Okay, next third one is visible. Wavelength range lies between 7.5 into 10 raised to minus 7 to 3.8 into 10 raised to minus 7. Okay, and the frequency 4 into 10 raised to 14 to 7.5 into 10 raised to 14. The next one is ultraviolet. The wavelength range is 3.8 into 10 raised to minus 7 to 1 into 10 raised to minus 7. And the frequency 7.5 into 10 raised to 14 to 3 into 10 raised to 18. Okay. X-rays 1 into 10 raised to minus 10 to 1 into 10 raised to minus 12. And the frequency here 3 into 10 raised to 16 to 3 into 10 raised to 20. And next one is gamma rays. Wavelength 1 into 10 raised to minus 11 to 1 into 10 raised to minus 14. And frequency 3 into 10 raised to 19 to 3 into 10 raised to 22. And cosmic rays 1 into 10 raised to minus 14 to 0. And frequency 3 into 10 raised to 21 to infinity. Okay, this one is the chart. Here the opposite means such an arrangement of any different types of an electromagnetic radiation in order of their increasing wavelength or decreasing frequency is known as electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, what is electromagnetic spectrum? In order of their increasing wavelength or decreasing the frequency is known as electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, the next one we can see that ultraviolet region. What? Ultraviolet region. Ultraviolet region, here the wavelength is below 4000 angstrom unit or 0.5 micron. What? Ultraviolet region, here the wavelength is below the 4000 angstrom unit or 0.4 micron. Okay, ultraviolet region means UV. Okay, UV region. Here UV radiations. Here UV radiations is widely used in industrial process and medical and dental practices for the variety of purposes like such as killing bacteria, creating the fluorescent effect, phototherapy, etc. That means ultraviolet rays are the used in where medical field. Okay, such as the killing bacteria and also in used in some industrial processes. Okay, the next one we can see that the visible region. Here the wavelength ranges from 4000 angstrom to 8000 angstrom or 0.4 to 0.8 micron. What? 0.4 to 0.8 micron. Here the visible region. The visible light spectrum is the visible light spectrum is the segment of the electromagnetic spectrum that the human eye can view. Okay, more simply the range of wavelength called the visible light. Typically the human eye can detect the wavelength from 380 to 700 nanometer. What? The human eye can detect the wavelength ranges from 380 to 700 nanometer. Okay, this one is the visible region. The next one we can see that infrared region. Here the wavelength lies between 8000 angstrom unit and 3,50,000 angstrom unit or 0.8 micron and 35 micron. 0.8 micron and 35 micron. Okay, here infrared waves are produced by the hot bodies and the molecules. What? Infrared waves are produced by the hot bodies and the molecules. Infrared lamps are used in a physical therapy. Infrared radiations also play an important role in maintaining the average temperature through the greenhouse effect. Electronic devices also emit the infrared rays and are widely used in the remote switches of household electronic systems such as the TV sets, video recorders and Wi-Fi systems, etc. So these are the three regions: ultraviolet region, visible region and infrared regions. Okay, here the electromagnetic spectrum, the point is finished. Thank you.